back, everybody.
Welcome back. How's everybody doing? Like here in the room, not the camera.
Oh, in the room. Oh, my bad. I thought they were going to
We got a new guest tonight. We're going to be talking about... We got a new guest tonight. We're going to be talking about the Classico.
Classico, upcoming Classico on Sunday.
2 days. Can't
March
wait.
1st. Steve, welcome.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks
a
for
big
having
Real
me.
Madrid fan.
Huge.
And obviously an opposing side from a Barcelona fan.
Yep.
So, I mean, obviously, look, I think the biggest topic to talk about is the fact that the most recent game showed the most latest form from Barcelona and Real Madrid. I'll say this, like, I don't think Madrid looked that bad in their loss. I think that it's going to hurt them, the fact that Hazard is out, but I think that also leaves room. I thought somebody that really stood out and has been standing out the whole season is Vinicius. And I think he's going to play a key role in this upcoming Classico.
So let me ask you this. Do you actually... And I agree with you 100%. He's a great player. You know? He's one of the few players that I actually like from Real Madrid.
Young. Yep.
And he's young. I mean, he's a beast. Huge trouble finishing. He can't finish for his life. Once he gets that pack down, I think he'll become one of the best players in the world, honestly. But my question is, do you think Zidane is actually going to start this guy? Because he switches it.
He switches it up.
He does a lot of rotations.
Yeah.
He's an amazing coach. I actually like him. Obviously, an amazing player. But
I mean, I feel like he has to start him. Like, I mean, right? I mean,
but that's the thing with him is not he has to start him. That's the thing.
I feel like you asked me the question, I responded.
So you feel like
It's crazy.
I think Sunday he starts him.
He
I
has
think
to.
he brings a different element to the game that probably only him and Hazard have on that team, which is they're the only two that can actually take on defenders by themselves and dribble past them.
that's true.
Everybody else is just pass,
Right.
and it goes nowhere if they park the
That's
bus.
true, yeah.
And not just that. Like, I mean, look, I get that he should be scoring, but he's a winger. He doesn't have to really score. He just produces goals. He runs past players and then he puts it in the box. And this is where Benzema has to step up to finish, or somebody else following the box.
He's pretty much dead
run.
right now. Benzema's pretty much dead. I mean, he was on good form.
But I mean, the thing is, he's always in form. He's just not a finisher. Like,
Who?
I think he's a
Benzema.
finisher. No, he's a finisher.
In comparison to,
in comparison to other strikers, I think
He
there's
has
other
been the
quality he
finisher.
has.
He has been the finisher.
I think he's a different number 9 where,
Like, he's
I
not a
told you earlier,
Suarez.
he's not a killer. Like, I'm a finish you.
No, he's
Right.
not. He's not a
He's
killer. but-
I'm gonna play make
Right.
and try to get others involved
Yeah.
as well.
But I think he has improved a lot.
No, he's since
100%
Ronaldo
throughout the
left.
years,
Like,
yeah.
he's definitely
Yeah, he
killed.
has
So
improved a lot.
this is the thing. I don't think he's actually improved. I think he was just a little bit overshadowed of the fact that Ronaldo was scoring 50 goals. I mean, he did that to every
been
player.
overshadowed.
Overshadowed for sure, but he was, so I feel like he was going through what Vinicius is going through now. Like, just getting unlucky in front of the goal.
Yeah.
Because if you look at some of the plays, Vinicius just gets unlucky.
Unlucky.
Yeah, I
man.
feel like he's
It's
too
just
quick
like-
for his own good.
But we're gonna talk more about the Champions League game
Yeah.
that they had and stuff. But
Right.
he just got.
You know what I
unlucky.
did like about that, though? I like the lineup up top, the 3 that he put out. I like Vinicius, I like Isco, and I like Benzema.
You do like
I,
this one? Top?
I like those. I like that. Because Isco, I like what the commentators, one of the things commentators said in the game was the fact that, like, attacking, it sort of turns into a 4-4-2 because Isco drops back.
Right.
And I like that because that adds more people in the midfield, which helps out. But Isco, as much as I hate the fact that he's so slow on it, he's been
Right.
killing it.
Yeah.
Right now, him and Vinicius to me are the best players right now, and I think they both have to start.
Like form-wise.
Form-wise,
Right.
yeah.
And then, so talking about that, I wanted to ask my boy a question because we were actually watching the game midweek. And what do you think about Isco? Because you mentioned something during the game.
I think Isco is a great technical player,
Yeah.
but he's too slow.
Right.
He is slow. He slows
He's
down.
not the
play
type of
just
player
like-
that I like for a
Right.
winger. He could be in the middle like where Cruz is, Tony Cruz, but you don't want to take Tony Cruz. I'd rather have Tony Cruz than Isco.
Well, look at what happened.
You wouldn't start Isco then? Or who would you put in the right wing? Like, you would have Vinicius, Benzema.
I wouldn't put Bale. Bale's off my list.
Yeah.
I don't like Bale. I feel like he wants to play golf. He doesn't care about the team.
What about
If that
Rodrigo?
kid Rodrigo's available,
Rodrigo? Yeah.
I would put him.
So you
But
would have
he's been
Vinicius,
off the team
Benzema,
for the last
Rodrigo?
6 games. He hasn't put him on the team. I don't know why.
That's the thing.
been with the
That's what
B
that's what
team, yeah.
Zidane
Has he?
does.
Yeah.
That's what
Man,
Zidane does.
He,
Like,
actually, yeah, he was suspended because he got a red card after he scored in the second division.
the second
Yeah. He wasn't
division,
able
which
to
was
play.
pretty
Yeah,
dumb.
yeah.
That's
You know,
crazy.
that was pretty stupid, I think.
And now, all right, so now switching it to Barca, what do you think their lineup should be? Or who would you put out?
I mean, considering the fact that we only have like 7 actually starting players and then 2 goalies, so I mean, we pretty much don't have anybody. So to answer the
So would you
question,
put a goalie in?
I don't know. We're gonna have to put 2 goalies, maybe 3
not bad.
goalies, and
No,
then, you know.
why?
No, I'm playing.
Who's out? Sergio
I'm
Roberto?
obviously exaggerating. a little
Alba's
bit.
out?
There was an
People-
update today
The
that
people that know me, they know I got a Great sense of
Wait,
humor.
BK
I like
will
to
play.
exaggerate a
BK
little
will
bit,
play. He got hurt,
no,
but
so
they
you're
said
gonna
he will play.
so they actually said it today that I think he was training
Yeah.
good,
He's good to go.
and I think he's actually gonna start. I don't know if he's gonna be 100%. I think they're kind of pushing it.
He will get hurt during the game, though.
He'll probably get hurt during the game.
He was
It's that
injured.
type
What
of
do you have?
game. He twisted his ankle. Just
I mean, hopefully he
an
gets
He's
He's
gonna
unlucky
try to
play.
go through, but
So to answer your question, I think you're gonna have Firpo. He can have one of those days where he's like our left back. So obviously our goalie Ter Stegen.
Right.
We're gonna have Firpo. We're gonna have because Jordi Alba's obviously injured.
Yeah, see,
we're gonna have.
I'm gonna talk about that.
So we're gonna
'Cause
have.
I like
Now this is the thing. I don't know if he's actually gonna start Lenglet or Umtiti. That's like
Okay.
and then you're gonna have Piqué obviously.
and then Zamil.
Semedo, I guess. I mean, we don't really have anybody else.
It's not
And
bad.
then
I
in
mean,
the
that's-
midfield, which I'm not a huge fan, but I think he's gonna start Busquets, Rakitic, which I think he should have been gone a while ago. I just think he's and I know you don't
he's
agree
solid,
with that.
though.
But
I think
we'll get
Rakitic
into
is
that.
solid.
Yeah.
Who else? He just started.
Arthur?
He just started without for the Champions League, so I think maybe Arthur, Messi, Griezmann, and maybe Fati.
What
I
about
mean, that's pretty
Braithwaite?
much
You
all
wouldn't
we
start
have.
Braithwaite?
Nah, I wouldn't start him.
I saw that. I was reading actually today. It was
I actually talked a lot of.
I
was
would
talking.
give him start.
I was
man,
talking
after
a lot
that
of
first
smack
game.
about this player. The new signing
Yeah, he's not
that
bad.
Barcelona got from
But-
Leganés, but I don't know.
I want to touch base on that left back Firpo because honestly, and we'll talk about it more in depth against the Napoli
Okay.
match. But I think he was a liability, and I think that's gonna be
100% allowed.
that's gonna be a key thing. Honestly, your defense is a liability, and that's the thing. If Madrid can finish, I think I have the score going 2-0 right now, Madrid.
Okay.
But if they can finish, I think that's like
it might be something like 5-1, 6-1 type.
Listen, they
type.
had them. I
Maybe.
think the first game they outplayed Barcelona.
Yeah.
in the
Oh, they
a
cup.
did.
lot. They
They
outplayed
just
them.
couldn't put the
So
ball
this
in
is
the
the
net,
thing. If
which
if
has been
you
their problem
for
all
those
year.
for those that have actually been watching the Classico the last couple outings, for some reason Real Madrid goes to the Camp Nou. That's like their house. They play great over there, and they actually most of the times they could actually beat us, by a couple goals. And then, you know what I like to call the Bernabeu, Messi's garden. He goes over there and he just shuts it down.
I mean, and that's really
I-
what you're gonna need. Messi's magic, because without him, everybody else there
I
can't
think
do
that's-
nothing.
Yeah, I mean that's all we need, and then we gotta
Really?
hope that Real Madrid doesn't step it up with their scoring.
Because I mean, that's the thing, and I think that's the thing that sucks about Barca right now. Your defense sucks, and you
Our
guys are
defense
too
has been terrible the whole
dependent
week.
now
I mean, the whole
on
season.
Messi.
Right. Oh, 100%.
dependent.
And at least like with Real Madrid, like
But
they
it's
have
been-
other
it's
players
been
that
like
are
that
doing
for a
well.
while.
It's been like that for a while.
Nah, but like when
Carlos is right.
Suarez came, he helped them out.
He
though.
definitely did, but like
100%.
defensive wise, I think
Oh no, the defense,
eventually
yeah.
they need to it's time for a change. Like PK is getting old.
Yeah.
He's still good, but he's getting old. He's getting too
But
slow.
they keep looking for forwards for no
We'll
reason.
get into
Exactly,
that
yeah,
eventually, but
exactly.
I would actually,
Busquets also.
if I was the
Gotta go.
sports management at Barcelona, I would
It's just
I
a
would
bunch
take
of
out probably 6-7 of their players.
Yeah,
And just
they
get him
have
out.
to- It's just they're
And I'll
getting
bring.
old.
You got
It's
to
just
start
that-
bringing in
it's
new
that-
talent. You got to
it's that
start bringing
time.
in new players.
I mean, it got so bad that weren't they? They were like talking about bringing back who? Like, was it Iniesta or Javi?
They said that?
Iniesta,
They were talking
Iniesta,
right?
yeah.
They were talking about bringing him back. Just
Well, no,
for
they
this
wanted to
season.
bring Xavi for the
coach.
position, but
But
he
Iniesta
turned it
to
down.
Iniesta to play, I
right?
mean,
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
he's still
He's still a beast. He's still a beast.
But
I don't know if he'll
still.
be able to keep up that rhythm
Like,
though. It's different
Why?
playing in the Spanish league.
He doesn't
in
have to
China.
move. He'll be like a Pirlo back in
Nah,
his
he wouldn't.
retirement
but
days.
that's what I mean. Like, it got so bad. So
It was
it's
bad.
time for them to just move on from forwards and start.
Nah, yeah, I do agree. They
Looking
got to
back.
buy defense.
But like
Yeah.
what my boy was saying, we'll talk about the players that are actually going to be in the game. It's irrelevant talking about Rodrigo. He's not going to be in the game.
He
He's
might,
an
though.
idiot.
He might.
He might.
He's not suspended this game.
He
is
could
suspended.
Nah,
No, he's
he
not. He
could
was suspended
play.
for the Champions League. No.
He
No, he's suspended for Sunday.
Nah, I think he could play.
Oh, actually, you're right. He was suspended for the Champions League game.
Think about it.
Also, I guess he's
I actually want to see your point of view on something that you guys were talking about earlier. Going back to Benzema, do you think the reason why he wasn't a prolific, well, he's not that much of a prolific goal scorer right now, but do you think the fact that Ronaldo was on the team and everybody played for him had to do something with it?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, because it's like with
Nah, he gets
Barca.
mad.
It's like with Barca and
Messi.
just how Real Madrid was when Ronaldo was there. You have players who are known as the best in the world. You're gonna look for them. And if they're producing like that, if
You
they're
have to.
I mean, you
if
gotta
they're
feed
scoring 40 plus goals a
You
season, I
gotta
mean,
feed
it's
'em.
almost stupid not
There's
to.
definitely
feed 'em.
times that I remember he could have scored it. He passed it up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Ronaldo.
it
And
was
that's what separates him because he's like that, like you said, he's a playmaker. He'll look to feed the team. He'll look to help the team,
Right.
and that's what I think.
Feed the
I
ego.
think the biggest thing that's gonna come and play this Classico is the midfield because I think that's where the game's gonna be won.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a battle in the midfield, and I think right now Madrid has a better midfield.
Mhm.
Oh, 100%.
Even though I'll admit in the game against Man City they looked a little shaky, and both of the goals basically came because Casemiro
So
had mistakes.
So let me ask you guys this: do you think, obviously, the excuse me, the coach for Barcelona, he was actually at the Bernabeu watching the Champions League game?
Was it?
Yes, to actually check it out to see what he can change, blah blah, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Do you guys actually think that I mean, Pep pretty much showed Barcelona, hey, this is the way to actually beat.
He did,
Real
but they don't
Madrid.
have that team like that.
Yeah,
They don't have
those
that strength that Man City got right now.
Yeah, they definitely don't.
Maybe if all their players are
Two
healthy, of
teams, yeah.
course, but not right now. I mean,
Yeah,
look,
you can't compare.
they have De Bruyne, who's probably the best midfielder right now in the
Yeah,
world.
no,
he's beast.
players. A monster.
And
So
then,
you think it's irrelevant, pretty much?
no, I don't think it's irrelevant. I mean, they'll learn obviously how to play it, and I mean, and I think that's what Barca does. They try to possess. That's what Man City try to do.
At the same time, Barca has Messi, which counts
Yeah.
for a lot.
Nah, yeah,
It
he's-
does.
If he's
If
there.
he wakes up, if he's there, he can score 3 goals, shut down
True.
the game, and it's over.
Hat trick?
No, he
It's
can.
over.
He
All right, so
can.
let's
You know
talk
he
about
can.
some. Now that you mentioned that, let's talk about some predictions. What do you guys think?
2-0.
So 2-0, you already said it. Real Madrid.
Yeah, Real Madrid
What do you
2-0.
think, Carlos?
I think it's gonna be 2-2.
Damn.
Fair enough.
2-2?
2-2.
Who's gonna score? Who's gonna score?
You want me to say?
Damn, putting him
Damn.
in the spot.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think Messi 2 goals. and then
Damn. All right.
I feel like
that.
Vinicius 1 and Benzema 1.
Okay.
I have Casemiro and Benzema one.
Casemiro,
Like
even though he had a
Casemiro.
terrible game.
He had a terrible game, but I think that he's
He'll
gonna
step
bounce
it up.
back. He'll
Okay.
bounce back. I hope
I mean,
he
he
breaks
can.
Messi's legs too.
Damn. You guys hear this? What's wrong with this guy?
I'm going
Jesus.
3-1.
Real
I
Madrid.
think we might-
Real Madrid.
Okay.
Matt, we might have to cut that out.
3-1.
Anyways,
Yeah.
what you got? 2-1?
3-1.
3-1 Real Madrid.
3-1 Real
Yeah.
Madrid. Who?
Okay.
What do you mean? Who's
I'm going to say
scoring?
Vinicius. He finally steps it up and scores.
Okay.
Damn.
2 from Benzema.
Okay.
Wow. Benzema actually loves stepping it up against Barcelona.
He does be killing it
He
against
kills it
Madrid.
against Barcelona.
I
I
mean,
mean, kills it every.
I'm going to throw a
every
wild
single
card and say
Classico.
Piqué scores a header for Barcelona.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm actually gonna go with. I'm actually gonna have to agree with Carlos. 2-2.
2-2.
Yeah. I
It
like
could
the
be a
2-2.
tie.
I think another tie. I don't know.
I mean,
And who's scoring?
I actually got Griezmann. He's actually on top form right now.
is he?
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't say
You
top
just-
form. Top
I like him though,
form-ish.
and I like him, and I'm
So
upset.
you
that
don't,
think
you
he's
don't think
getting-
he's in top form?
I think he's
All right,
getting there.
He's getting there.
I think he's
Okay,
getting
so
more
let's
comfortable.
let's just
but I
say
don't
he's
think
at
on top.
70.
I always thought he was
70%.
overrated, man.
He's at 75%.
Yeah.
Let's just call it. All right. So
Oh,
I got
thought he was
Griezmann.
overrated.
I got Messi. I got. I also got Benzema, and I actually have Vinicius as well. I think he is gonna step it up.
That's the thing,
Pretty
man.
much, yeah. Well, except for
Going back to
Griezmann.
what Alex was saying, I think Madrid has the better defense,
Oh,
Yeah.
100%.
the better midfield. I'll give you the
100%.
better offense. And you
Okay.
have that one player that could just
Yeah.
turn
Messi.
the game.
Just because of Messi, that's
The wild
really the
card.
only reason
No,
you
I
have
mean,
a better
you-
offense,
so-
though.
All right, so if you were to take Messi out for whatever X reason, that
It's
guy,
over.
Yeah,
he's
it's
going
over.
up,
That
he's
game's
got a
over.
fever, he can't play.
That
Messi's
game's
out.
Hands down.
That
It's a
game's
different-
over.
It's a
It's
different game. Yeah.
It's over
It's
by
over.
a lot.
You got to
Unless you had Suarez,
It's
You
over.
got to
Yeah, it's
admit it's
over
a
right
different game. Is
It
it
is
like
definitely a different game.
because not
Picture-
even that. Who you gonna put up there? Braithwaite, Griezmann, and Fati?
Fati.
Nah.
It's
Like
hard.
Julian says, with our subs, we could make 2 starting
Yeah,
teams.
they can make
You
another.
could
You take
two
Messi
starting
out,
teams.
they have.
It's over.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
like I've
over.
always been telling you that I'm jealous of the fact that you guys actually got 2 starting squads.
And that's why like what you guys mentioned is important. If he's not awake this game,
Who?
it's over.
Messi.
I think he's gonna be the pivotal thing for Barca, and I think for Madrid the pivotal thing is gonna be actually finishing because they're gonna get their chances.
Oh, they're gonna.
I
Get
think
their chances.
Barca's gonna dominate the game. I think they're gonna
You
possess
think
like
Barca's
always.
actually gonna
Yeah,
dominate the game?
not like a lot. I think it's gonna be like 55, 60%.
But that's the
possession.
thing. You just said like always. They actually haven't dominated against Madrid.
No, but I mean like how they always
couple
play, like how they
Clásicos.
always dominate.
Right.
But I think Madrid's gonna capitalize on the corners and on the counterattacks, and I think
you-
in my head I think that they're actually gonna capitalize and finish.
You're saying that, yeah.
Because this is a do or die game, and in
It's
my
a do or die
opinion,
game for
I
them,
think that
100%.
Zidane is more focused on La Liga this time
Yeah,
around.
he said it.
Because he already won it 3
No, he
times.
said it.
He won the Champions League 3 times, which a lot of people don't. A lot of
And
coaches.
We'll get
players
that
don't do.
into a little bit, for you guys to follow us.
I'll tell you what.
But
I didn't have him scoring, but I think the man of the match will be Fede Valverde.
He's a beast. I think he's gonna shut it down.
He's gonna shut that midfield down, recuperate the ball.
Yeah,
and
he's gonna kill it.
Yep.
I think if Zidane's smart, he'll either put Casemiro or Valverde to like be on top of Messi.
So let me actually hear some lineups because I went over the lineups for Real Madrid. For Barcelona.
Thibaut Courtois, Mendy out on the left. I'll have Varane and Sergio Ramos.
Right.
Outright, I'll have Carvajal. In the midfield, I'll have Valverde, Casemiro, and Modric.
Okay.
I would love to have Cruz, but I think it's too many similar players in that style.
Okay.
Up top, Vinicius, Benzema, and Cristiano. No, I'm playing Isco. And
You
Isco.
wish.
Nah.
Listen, if he was there the last couple seasons, you would have been killing it. They need him.
Come back here.
They need him.
And you, yeah.
What do you think,
Wait,
Carlos? Pretty similar?
I agree, yeah.
I agree?
I agree. And I think they are because Casemiro's like that. I think he's going to try to shut down Messi.
So you're telling me, so bringing it to that lineup, you guys think that Zidane is going to have the balls to actually leave Kroos out off the lineup for a second game back-to-back?
I don't know.
I don't think so. I think Kroos is going to be in it 100%.
Did you include Valverde
who
or
would
no?
he take out?
He did. He said Valverde, Casemiro,
and that's the thing.
But in whose place though?
No, I mean, I'm not.
It's either Cruz or Modric.
It's either
Casemiro and Valverde are set.
They have to stay.
I think it's going to be Casemiro, Kroos, and Valverde. I don't think Modric is, and he'll bring Modric in.
Modric, one of those.
He'll bring You could bring Modric in as a super sub, and he'll kill it. Yeah. You know.
I agree with his lineup. The only change that I think Zidane would make for speed is Isco or Bale instead of Isco. I think he might
do that. And he might do that too, considering you guys have Filippo or whatever
I have
his name is out left.
I have a feeling
defense is the speed kills.
I have a feeling, and I hope that I'm actually right. I have a feeling that Zidane is actually gonna. Right now, his head is spinning in circles. I'm telling you, because he's like you said. No, it is because you said it's a crucial game. Put it like this: if they lose this game,
I just think he's that confident.
If they lose this game, for everybody watching, if they lose this game, this is pretty much their season. They're not gonna come back in that second leg, which we'll get into in a little bit. They're not gonna come back. La Liga,
it's over,
I don't want to say it's over because there's still after this. There's still gonna be 13 games left.
But I don't think it's over.
No, it's a do or die for you guys, 100%.
For both teams, it's a do or die.
Not for us.
Just for bragging rights.
Not for us. We lose this game, we're 1 point behind Real Madrid. Personally, I'm not nervous. We got 13 games left. I know Madrid's gonna drop points like left and right.
And you guys just gonna drop points right and left. So
yeah,
we've been pretty consistent in La Liga.
I don't know.
We only 2 points up, so that means you've been dropping points too.
Yeah,
left and right.
We're gonna drop some points, but I don't think we would be dropping as many points as Real Madrid. They love dropping points. You
guys are gonna drop as many points as players.
But all right, here just to wrap the video up though. Let me hear what lineup you have for Barcelona.
I just gave it for Barcelona.
No, but the one that's the one you think that they're gonna come out. Or that's the one you want them to come out.
Well, I mean, like I said,
what do you want them to come out?
I want them to come out with Suarez.
Given the players you have, what do you want them to come out?
Else? Iniesta, Xavi, like
given the players, who do you want? Do you want them to come out with that?
I don't. All right, so
given the players you can play,
Firpo. Yeah. We have nothing there. Obviously, the goalie.
What if you go 3 in the back?
He's actually been one of our best players this season.
What if you go 3 in the back?
3 in the back. That'll be death against Real Madrid.
Bro,
that'll be
3
death.
in the back. You gotta have like fast defenders.
No, right. You gotta have 3 of the best.
You can't have a PK try to cover both sides.
Right. No, that's not gonna happen. No.
PK will be over.
I would have Firpo. We're very limited. That's the thing. Semedo on the right. And then the 2 dudes in the middle. I mean, in the defense.
Right, that's a great lineup, guys. Thank you.
I got your lineup.
Piqué and the other dude, Lenglet. I just blacked out for a little bit.
The 2 dudes.
You need Victor Valdez.
Nah. Ter Stegen, that's gonna be your man of the match. I'm telling you right now. That's gonna be your man. He's been the man of the
match. If it wasn't for him, we'd probably be like.
Seriously. But look, guys, hopefully you're as excited as us to check this game out. Obviously, we can't wait. Again, you heard our predictions. Leave your comments down below on what you think the score is going to be. And until next time, like, share, and subscribe.
Visca Barça, vamos!
A la Madrid!
Love is intense, quand je te vois, mon cœur bat. Love is intense, je serai là, toujours.